I'll be joined by all-time Mr. Edwin Bailey here very shortly. Daniel Bellis will be bringing you updates. Taylor Kareen will be producing, engineering, and doing the camera work, multitasking as usual. This Friday, we've got O'Day and Eastside Catholic about ready for kickoff. And this would be what you would consider a playoff game. I guess there won't be playoffs this year. There won't be the districts.
Hello.
There he is. What's happening all time?
You got me? Can't hear.
Can we, let's see, maybe cut the volume up on Edwin's mic or on the headset for earphone.
Hello.
And there's the kick. Returned by O'Day.
Well, you got back out to about the 26, 27.
Yep. And I can hear you, Edwin. Can you?
All right. Well, I'm good then.
Okay.
I don't have to hear myself. I know what I sound like.
So O'Day will start the kickoff. Has returned to about the 26-yard line. O'Day will come out on offense.
I tell you what, T. These are a couple of big high school football teams. Number 71 out there look like, oh my God, he's a big kid.
So O'Day starts out under the center, pitch to the left side around the corner. Nice little gain there of about 12 yards. Edwin, can you see what number that is?
I could not see it, but I am going to see it here in a minute.
So that's a pickup of about 12. 11, let's say 11. That's going to move the ball up to the 30, about the 37-yard line. Again, the quarterback, Kohler under the center.
Yeah.
Again, a handoff to the left side.
Easy run.
And Edwin, right away, I know you were interested in the belly bumpers in these lines and O'Day's offensive line right now.
Come to life already, Rick. I'm sorry, Tony B. I don't work with Rick so long. I think everybody Rick.
I do want to give a shout out to Rick Dupree. Rick, hope you're doing well, feeling better. Look forward to having you back next week. O'Day again with the ball now on the 45-yard line. Black spits out to the left side.
Wow.
Handoff again to that same side.
I tell you what, T, they're coming off the football now. Offensive line is running off the football.
And so that'll be another first down for O'Day, Edwin.
Yeah.
They're just lining up and punching him in the mouth.
Well, hey, they're trying to start it out like they want to finish it, which ain't a bad thing.
So QB, John Kohler, and he squats down low. Two backs behind him. Keeps it himself.
Oh, that's good defense there.
And that Eastside Catholic defense, which we know is a good defense, sets Kohler down for no gain. He's 2nd and 10. And Edwin, I'm not even going to play. I have 4 eyes, but I cannot see these numbers.
Well, I'm going to help you out. I am going to help you out with that.
So, again, 2nd down now, 48-yard line. O'Day looking to move into Eastside Catholic territory. Again, right up the middle, and looks like he's going to go.
Wow.
And I believe that's Joe Gallagher. Joe Gallagher burst through the interior of the line, Edwin, and wow. Well, tell me what you see going on right there now.
Hey, they're just taking the point of attack. They are taking the point of attack.
And O'Day again running the ball right over the left side with the guard and the tackle. Kohler again down under center. It's time to go to the right side on trap.
Oh, almost came out the back end of that.
Now, the information that I have says that Joe Gallagher and Jason Brown switched
Give that
numbers.
to your dad.
So I hope I'm not getting this wrong, because that was, I believe, Jason Brown.
A present from me to you, TV.
And all time has come through once again. That's why he's all time.
There you go. I'll take it. 78, 76. This O'Day has a big old pretty offensive line.
All right. So O'Day lines up now with second in, about 6.5 to go. Kohler under the line.
Good coming off the ball. The whole left side came off the ball there.
And
wow.
Edwin over the left side, another big gain. That's going to be about 20 yards, and that's going to put them in the red zone. And O'Day, you mentioned it, both these teams look good in warm-ups.
Yeah, they came out, they came out. You can see that their mind is on playing the game. No singing, no chanting, just ready to play.
So it's going to be first and goal now from about the 6. Again, Kohler sits down under the center. Over to the right side, that's Gallagher.
Wow.
And that offensive line, again.
They're taking control of the game.
A nice push, and he's not even touched until he gets a yard or two. And that's going to take it right down to about the 1 yard line, Edwin.
Yes, sir.
So that was a pickup of 5, and he didn't really get hit till he got to about the 2 yard line.
Yes, sir.
13 seconds on the clock. Kohler again under center. 3 backs in the backfield now.
And a big old offensive guard back there.
And the ball is handed off inside. Another touchdown for Taj Dials.
Yes,
and O'Day.
Hey, T.
Yes, sir.
That's all O'Day offensive line right there now. That ain't got nothing to do with no other part of the team. That's all offensive line. They did not throw one pass, and they pounded that ball all the way down the field and into the end zone.
So with 7:35 here to go in the first quarter, O'Day up 6-0. A nice drive, Edwin.
Hey, I love that.
I know you do.
I don't know why I love it, but I just love it.
And the kick is up, and the kick is good as well. That's going to make it 7-0 now for O'Day. Edwin, if you're O'Day, man, I mean, you got to be can you be happier about the way you started this football game?
Nah, they need to let the offensive line sit down over there, give them some Gatorade, and get ready for the next one.
Okay, now if you're Eastside Catholic, O'Day just came out and basically rammed it down your throat. If you're Eastside Catholic now, what do you want to see from these guys?
Well, I want to see the same thing. You know, this old big old number 71 Eastside Catholic guy looking like Walter Jones. You know, I want to see the same thing, same type of production.
This would be playoff football. So
yes, it is.
This would be second and third, based off of the standings, and then Seattle Prep and Ballard. They play tonight as well. I'm sure we're going to hear from Daniel Bellis, and we'll get some scores and updates. And the winners will play each other next week for essentially what would be the championship of the Metro League.
Wow.
And it's just been some good football, Ed. When I was talking to a principal of O'Day over there, and he said the same thing that everybody else was saying. He said, you know, the competition is good. It's going to be a good game. But the main thing is we got these kids out here playing football again.
Hey, T. Everybody should be excited. The effort level that these kids are giving, if these kids are giving the same effort they're putting out here in the classroom, everybody in the city of Seattle should be proud.
All right, I'm trying to get a look here. So O'Day will be kicking off again, east to west.
Squibber
picked up at about the 15-yard line.
Wow.
Turned right back up.
I don't know who he is, but he's a good-looking ball player. Good gracious.
All the way out to the 41.
It is a 46-yard kickoff, a 28-yard return. First and 10, Eastside Catholic from their home.
All right, Eastside Catholic's going to come out now. Kobe Masao, senior quarterback, lines up in the shotgun. And Masao hands the ball off inside, and O'Day's big number 50 is there to say, not right now.
Not today. Not today. Not today. Antoine Brown Jr.
And Antoine Brown Sr. must be pretty happy about that.
He's got to be happy. He's got to be happy with that move.
So that's a loss of a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 11 now. Masao takes a snap, a little flip pass over to the left side. Little screen, big number 33.
Oh, we got a holding call on the edge.
And so again, I have a different number here. And that was JT Tuimoloau. But as you mentioned, Edwin, they're walking this one back. So a nice looking play there.
Yeah.
Except for the hold.
I'll tell you what, number 33 is a good looking ball player.
One of the top ranked players in the country. I think he's committed to Alabama. I'm not sure.
Wow. Really?
Yes.
He looks like Alabama kind of ball player.
Masao back again, one back with him. 3 receivers split to the left side, 1 right to the right. Masao drops back, looks left, can't find anybody, takes off. Still looking downfield, head up, decides to keep running. And
whoa, might be a flag on that one now.
Pickup of about 8. Maybe a little hit out of bounds, Edwin, but I don't see a flag.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say let it go.
Yeah, I don't even slow it down. It's cold out here.
Well, now maybe I had that wrong. The marker said 3rd down on the last play. I thought it was 2nd. So this is going to be 3rd. 3rd and about 14 to go. Eastside Catholic is going to have to get to the O'Day 48-yard line. Masao again with 3 receivers split to the left.
Oh, flag. That must be used all the time.
And it was. Edwin, time is up.
Wow. They got to get a sense of urgency about themselves now.
Now, we saw O'Day. You said they both looked good.
Very good at the beginning.
At the beginning, O'Day came out and smashed.
Yeah, O'Day gave the same appearance during the game as they did pregame.
Eastside Catholic, on the other hand, has come out a couple of penalties, the holding on one, but then, you like to think there's no excuses for running out of time.
No, sir. No, sir, because everybody looking at the clock. That's just as much the sideline as the guys on the field.
So we're going to have 3rd now and about 18. Masao with nobody in the backfield. Blitz is picked up. Short pass to the right side, and Edwin O'Day had that sniffed out pretty good.
They came ready to play, T.
So that's going to leave 4th and about 13, 14 yards. I would think they're going to punt, and it looks like they are setting up for the punt.
Yeah.
I don't see anybody back for O'Day, though.
I think they already got to understand that.
There's a snap. Punt. Short punt.
It was a good decision by O'Day not to put nobody back.
goes out at the O'Day, on the O'Day side at about the 48, 49-yard line. We'll see where the ref marks the ball. Looks like he's standing on the 49, and that may be where it begins again for O'Day, with another opportunity, Edwin, to come out with good field position.
Well, Eastside.
For another pickup, Edwin, of about 12 yards. This time they went to the other side of the line. Same results.
Same results. I tell you what, as an offensive lineman, and I know very little bit about that. I know very little about it.
All-time starting guard for the all-time Seahawks team, our legend, Edwin Bailey. Like they say, I think he knows a thing or two about this position. Kohler again flips it out to the right side. Again in the hands of
that young man that ran the ball pretty good right there.
Taj Dials.
Yes, he did.
And again, Edwin, that's a pickup of about 7 yards.
They're averaging somewhere around 7 or 8 yards a carry.
So it looks like we've got Joe Gallagher and Taj Dials in the backfield, Kohler under center. And we've got
somebody was offside.
So we've got a flag down. Edwin, did you see if somebody from O'Day jumped, or? I didn't see anything.
They was pretty solid. If anything, somebody was in the neutral zone.
So we'll get the word on this as
in the neutral zone.
And it is in the neutral zone on Eastside Catholic, Edwin. And wow. So what do you owe this to, Edwin? When they both look good, and we've seen some penalty flags, a neutral zone infraction, which is not something that you have to do. We've seen them again come out and not execute offensively with the time clock, and
well, that neutral zone infraction, those corners can see down in there, and normally they can back them up. But Eastside Catholic is just going to have to, gain some composure, get their heads together, and grab grass.
So O'Day now with 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line on the Eastside Catholic end. Taj Dial with the ball again. This time Eastside Catholic is there.
That was good pursuit.
And that right side of the line for Eastside Catholic stiffened up a bit there, but still a nice little gain on the first play of about 2.5, 3 yards.
Hey, they got big old number 71 laying over there in that gap. That's a hard big old fellow to move there.
Rainier Avenue Radio, high school football. O'Day and Eastside Catholic. O'Day on the move again with 4:22 left here in the first quarter. Kohler under the center. 2 backs in the backfield.
Good run off the ball.
And we've got a pitch out to the left side. Taj Dahl is going to go all the way. Taj Dahl untouched into the end zone for O'Day.
Hey, you had to see O'Day come off that football. They knocked him back at least 5 or 6 yards.
Wow.
O'Day came ready to play.
I mean, wow, Edwin, he pulled it, put it in, and then took it out of the first back that came through, pitched it out to Dahl on the left side, and he ran untouched.
Untouched to the end zone.
13-0 here with 4:08 to go, and the kick is up and good, and O'Day means business. You
Yes,
know,
they do.
these teams met earlier in the year. And first game of the season, and the Eastside Catholic, the winning team, are the things that you know that you can do that got you that success the first time in the field of the losing team.
Well, T, you would think so. Everybody's got their bread and butter. That one thing that you can do that nobody can stop.
Yeah.
Well, that hadn't been the case tonight for Eastside Catholic.
So O'Day comes out.
Oh, they came out and went, man, they're going mano a mano, toe to toe. And they're knocking people off the ball. Now, here's a good opportunity for Eastside Catholic to gain some composure. Take the ball out of the field and put it in the end zone. But for right now, T, if I had to get that belly bumper out early, it's the O'Day offensive line.
You said you can't even single out one, huh?
Not one. I got to give it to the group.
Moving as a unit.
Yes, they are.
All right, Eastside Catholic with another opportunity here is the kick. Another squibber. Bounces and finally picked up. Over to the left side, not much forward progress, running basically north to south. And so he's going to be dropped at about the 19, almost 20-yard line.
I'm going to tell you now, Eastside Catholic got some big old pretty running backs, man. That kid there can run that football. Well, here's a composure time now, T. They got to get something together. They got to put something together to get the ball, even if you don't score. But go on and get you about 25 or 30 yards so you can gain some confidence.
So Eastside Catholic back out there again. Masao will give it another shot. From their own about 19.5-yard line. Two receivers split to each side. This is going to be a right up the middle.
Yeah. Get a couple of first downs. Now to do the body good. 2 and 3. 2nd and 3.
Second and 3, pickup of about 7 right there.
Yeah, go ahead and get a first down so you can exhale a little bit. I'll run that ball right off tackle to the left.
So again, Masao in the shot. Jet sweep from the left to the right side. That was Dallas Daly. Picked up a couple. I don't think he got enough for the first down, Edwin.
I think he's about a half a yard short.
So, Edwin, I know there's still a lot of game to go, but if you're Eastside Catholic, I got to think you want to convert this first down here and get something good going for your squad.
Just a little bit of confidence. Now you grab, T. Just run off the football. Going on and get this first down. Like right now, they should come over here over the left tackle.
And an attempt.
One heck of a play by number 80.
To go off the left side, and that they're going to end up losing yardage.
Yep. Uh-oh. Okay.
Well, that's going to make it 4th and 1, Edwin. And
Catholic going for it.
No, I don't see. They're not bringing the punter out. So
yeah, they're going.
2:55 here in the first quarter, and a sense of urgency on Eastside Catholic side as Maso lines up at the QB. Snap is a little bit high, and it's a pooch punt. Does kick it. O'Day doesn't have anybody back. And that ball's going to roll around down there and die out there about the 34, 33-yard line, 34. And so they do go ahead and punt it, but they made us think about it, Edwin.
Hey.
So Eastside Catholic comes out, gets a nice gain of 7 yards on the first play. Go to the jet sweep over the right side. That doesn't do it. And then try to run a quarterback up the middle, lose a yard. And so once again, it's 3 and out. O'Day defense. You have to give some credit to them.
Just completely stalled. If O'Day take this ball out of the field again, it's going to be a long day.
Kohler hands it off inside, pick up inside of about 2.
Eastside Catholic got some pretty good looking ones out there on that defensive line too.
That's going to make it a 2nd and 8 for O'Day.
Let's see what it's going to do here. Pitch
over to the left side, cuts it back in.
Eastside
Catholic got sniffed out time, that one.
That's good defense there. Well, they need a good solid stop. Hey, T, I would like to thank my lead teacher and principal for allowing me to leave today to be here on time.
Well, we'd like to thank him too. And with that thought in mind, I want to say, what's happening, Tyler?
Oh, you know my brother listening.
Rainier Avenue Radio, it's me, Tony B, all-time legend, the Edwin Bailey. O'Day, 3rd down and 3rd, and this is the first time they've been in this 3rd down position. Drops back and look, has a man out there. Just a little bit overthrown.
Yeah, T, they were very nice. The staff and the administrators at CBS. It was very nice allowing me to leave today.
That was quarterback Kohler over there looking for, looked like Jamison Sexton.
Good punt. It's going to hit and roll.
And that punt is going to end up
at the 35.
Stalling out at the 35. So Eastside Catholic comes up with the stop there with 59 seconds here to go in the first quarter. They needed that.
Yes, they did. Oh, boy. O'Day came walking on the field like the old Chicago Bears. That's scary.
Now, this talented Eastside Catholic team has yet to pick up a first down, let alone be on the O'Day side of the field. Not bad field position here at 35. Massau, again.
It's a good time. It's a good time to get a start. Oh, quarterback counter.
Keeps the ball on the.
Oh, nothing. Oh, got 3.
Right side or left side, picks up about 2 or 3. So Massau, again, that's going to make it 7 yards to go, 2nd and 7 for Eastside Catholic.
It's a good chance, good time to get one going.
2 backs in the backfield for Massau. Keeps it himself, goes up the middle again.
Quarterback draw.
So Michelle picks up a couple more yards.
It's a good time. It's a good time, T, to go ahead and get a pivotal first down.
That's going to make it 3rd and 4, Edwin. And again, Eastside Catholic looking for their first down of the game. Massau with 3 receivers to the right side. Checks over at the sideline. 4 seconds on the clock. Ball is snapped. Looks over to the side. Pass is complete. Looked like he got enough for the first down. That was Tavares.
He got it. Got it
right at George.
Right at the sticks. He got it.
And so there they go. They pick up that first down. Edwin, and I just got to say, Old Day looks like they are defending every blade of grass.
Everyone. Everyone.
And that's going to be it for here in the first quarter. Old Day on top of Eastside Catholic, 14-0, and we're going to take it to Daniel Bellis and see what we've got going on.
And I have attention will please all of the spectators in the grandstands. It is required that you keep your masks on and maintain your social distance. Again, please keep your masks on at all times in the stadium.
I don't know.
As we start the second period,
All right, thank you, Mr. Bellis.
Bellis just sound like my high school principal just been calling my name. Almost got him to start running.
Eastside Catholic with the ball.
Wow.
Pass inside is incomplete. Looked like that pass was intended for Dallas Daly.
That's a pass that the young man got to catch right there.
So that'll make it 2nd and 10. So Massa again in the shotgun, 5 yards behind the center.
Whoa, roll out.
Fakes the inside pass. Pressure comes on. The pass is complete. Still on his feet. And manages.
What, man? That's a good-looking football player right there. Number 33.
And JT Tuimalao hit at the line of scrimmage, but manages to take a couple players with him. And Edwin, he picked up about 3.5, almost 4 yards out of it.
He got a little something from nothing.
Refusing to go down.
Refusing to go down. I think I'll give it to him again, Rick, right now. See if they're going to figure that one out.
Massa drops back, looks to pass over to the right side, can't find anything. Finally gets rid of it. The pass is intercepted by Old Day.
Got a flag out there on the ground.
And that looks like Hayden McDonald that intercepted that pass. And it really didn't look like there was a whole lot there. He was under pressure, flushed out to the right side, Edwin, and tried to make something happen.
Like threw it back to the middle of the field. Can't do that. Not when you roll it the other way.
And that penalty is actually on Eastside Catholic. O'Day, of course, will decline. That's going to give O'Day the ball now with 11:02 here to go after a nice return on the interception of about 25 yards.
They're going to go straight to the line of scrimmage.
At the Eastside Catholic 43-yard line, and they do exactly as you suggested, Edwin, and line up. Kohler.
They're going to have their hand this first one off and knock them off for 5. It's going to be a long day.
Ball is handed off inside and right up the middle again. Edwin for a pickup of about 8-9 yards is Tavares George or Samuel Burrows.
Well, they see something against Eastside Catholic that Eastside Catholic can't fix. They got some weight down in there now.
I'm gonna get these numbers figured out. Again, a handoff inside.
Man. That was a nice trap play there. Not everybody can run a trap. They seem to be doing a pretty good job with it.
So a pickup of about 7, good enough for a first down. O'Day now with the ball at the 31-yard line of Eastside Catholic.
It might be a good time for a play-action pass. Oh, pitch.
Pitch out to the left side, and Eastside Catholic's all over that one.
Okay, good defense.
Jason Brown. Now, again, I think that's Jason Brown. Information I have is that Joe Gallagher and Jason Brown switched numbers, but that was number 6. So it was either Joe Gallagher or Jason Brown.
Well, that was the first play that O'Day was not productive up front. That kid was hitting the backfield. So if anything, Eastside Catholic want to duplicate, they want to duplicate that again and again.
That's going to make it second and about 14. Ball handed off inside again.
Okay, they did it.
Eastside Catholic again. Returning to that defensive form that we thought we were going to see at the start of the game.
Yep. This is the big down for him right here now.
Touchdown is a pickup of maybe a yard. That's going to make it third and about 13.
13 yards to go.
This is a big down here, T.
Kohler drops back to pass, looks on the left side, puts it up, and that pass is tipped away by the Eastside Catholic defensive back. Good coverage, double teamed actually out there.
That number 7, he did a good job of high pointing that ball and getting it out of there.
So that's going to make it 4th down. And O'Day is going to go for it, 4th and about 14.
Wide side of the field and to the right. Oh, moving.
Got a little jump there.
Yeah, they've lost concentration now. Got 2 people jumping on that play. Normally they'll punt after that, but I guess not.
So that was Georgios Kousakis, fullback, got a little excited.
A little jumpy.
Ready to go out there and hit somebody. And it looks like they Edwin have changed their mind now, and I think the punt team is going to come out.
They will punt. I figured that's normally what happens.
And nice punt, hits down and around the 10, rolls. They've got a chance to down this deep.
Inside the 5.
And it is punted and downed at the 5-yard line. Eastside Catholic, they're going to have to go 95 yards. We've got 8:13 left here to go in the first half. Edwin O'Day on top, 14-0. Looks like at least defensively, Eastside Catholic has
stepped up a
down.
bit. Yeah, it stepped up. I think they want to make a game out of it. And this will be a good time right here, 8 minutes, 95 yards, and they're back in the game.
That sounds optimistic, my man.
Very optimistic. I'm always a little biased when it comes to offense.
It's all right. Let's see if Masao feels the same way. As he's in the shotgun, standing actually right on the goal line. Nobody in the backfield. Flips it out to Tuimolo. And again, fighting for yardage.
Hey, man, that kid there is special, man. That kid there is special.
Tuimolo, again, tries to make something out of nothing, doesn't lose yardage, and maybe picks up a couple of yards. We'll make it third or second and about 8. 15 seconds on the clock, and Eastside Catholic finally settles in. They got 7 seconds to get this play off. 3 seconds, Edwin. They do get it off, and it's a quarterback draw on the inside, and I think we've got a first down action there going. Massau fumbled the ball, but they say the ground caused the fumble, so Eastside Catholic.
I think they're watching the clock, T.
Mm-hmm.
Running it down to about 3 and then snapping the ball.
Massau must have saw something. He immediately, that quarterback draw, went over to the right side over guard and picked up a first down. About the 18-yard line, 7:37 here to go. Eastside Catholic is gave themselves some breathing room. Massau with nobody in the backfield looks downfield again under pressure, looks over to the left side, decides to take off. He's going to pick up another first down on that left side, Edwin, and he's moving the chains.
Hey, he's taking it upon himself to make something happen. That's the sign of a pretty good quarterback.
So Eastside Catholic started this drive off on the 5. They're now up to the 30 on their side of the field. Massau again in the shotgun at the 30. 2 backs in the backfield. Mishandles the snap a little bit, but does get it off to Dallas Daly.
I think that was on the ground.
The ball hits the ground. O'Day is jumping and hooting like they have it. And the official signal that they do, Edwin. So Eastside Catholic looks like they wanted to move the ball offensively, looking good. And
very untimely turnover. Wow.
O'Day gets the fumble by Dallas Daly, and they're going to have the ball once again. The Eastside Catholic side of the field at the 35-yard line. So Eastside Catholic's defense is going to be put in a position where they're going to have to make something happen here. Keep this game close. 6:54 here in the first half. Kohler with the ball, hands it off inside again, Edwin, and
got about 4. If Eastside Catholic can survive this, it might be all right for him.
Jason Brown, freshman, hitting it up inside in there and gained about 4 yards on the play. It's making 2nd and 6. Another inside handoff.
Wow. Big defensive play.
Eastside Catholic now looking, again, looking a little more firm on the defensive side of the ball. That's going to be 3rd down at the 28-yard line of the Eastside Catholic. About 3.5 yards to go for a first down. Kohler again under the center, 1 back in the backfield. He gets the ball, goes off the left side, 1 man to beat. Tackle.
Might be a face mask.
And Jason Brown with a pickup there of about 15 yards. And
we got a guy down on the field.
Yeah, we do. We do have a guy down there on the field, and there was a tackle there. We had 1 man to beat. If he'd not held his ground, we might be looking at 20 to nothing right now.
Yeah.
So again, Edwin O'Day keeping the ball on the ground. The last time on Eastside Catholic did stop him, but old Day went right back to what was working.
That's the bread and butter, T. That's the bread. That's what's working for them right now. They're dominating the line of scrimmage, and they're just, hey, if you can do that, you're gonna be all right. If you can do that, you'll be all right.
So we've got a player down right there, Edwin, and I believe that is.
Did I see a 6?
That's what I think it says. Samuel Burrows.
Yeah.
Down there. He gets up and he's gonna walk over on his own power with a little hitch in his giddy up.
He'll be all right.
Kind of crisp evening this Friday, Mr. Bailey.
I might brisk. I might.
And you were absolutely right about that, Mr. Bailey. They had called the face mask penalty, which they will tack on.
I think I've gotten to the point to where it's called to where the penalty is. I could basically tell you what happened. I don't know how I got that ability.
You've seen a thing or two.
Oh. And have done a few more. Okay, this is off the ball there.
It's a ball all day with the 9-yard line of Eastside Catholic.
Oh,
Eastside
good defensive play.
All in the backfield. Flag down too.
And I think he might have a holding on the edge.
Jason Brown stopped in the backfield. Loss of about 2. And we'll see Edwin with the penalty flag back there. Think they might be holding on the edge against O'Day, huh? And again, Mr. Bailey, your crystal ball, winner, chicken dinner. So with 5:21 here to go in the first half, O'Day leads 14-0. Had the ball.
Wow, that was a big boy.
1-yard line. That's going to make it 2nd and goal from the 21. O'Day has been relentlessly running the ball. This time, Kohler drops back the pass, looks to the right side. He's got a man over there. Pass is intercepted by Eastside Catholic, and that was the play that Eastside Catholic needed.
Yeah, and a helmet tackle.
Yep.
So it'll come out to maybe about the 20-25.
Look like a horse collar over there. Is that what they call that? Either way, Eastside Catholic comes up with an interception as the ball was overthrown. Had a man out there. Kohler sprinting out to the right side. A little long on the throw. Eastside Catholic comes up with a big interception.
Like the officials are having some indecision. I think you might be right. See, that might have been a horse collar tackle. Wow, this is long. Let me see what you're going to say, Mr. Fisher. Holding. Eastside Catholic.
Eastside Catholic.
Oh, okay. First down. Offsetting.
Offsetting penalties.
They're going to redo the play?
So they're going to redo the play.
Wow.
So whatever it was that happened prior to the interception. So O'Day is going to get another shot at this. So I take that back. Offsetting penalties means they're going to replay this down. So O'Day again with 2nd and goal from the 21-yard line. Kohler under center. And this time they go back inside.
That was a good play by number 55. He got off the block and got out in there and shut that down with about a 2 or 3 yard gain.
It's Eastside Catholic.
Wow, they put the sticks down. So they can't even get a first down on this.
It's going to be 3rd and goal, Edwin, from here at about the 17-yard line for O'Day. So again, 2 backs in the backfield behind Kohler. 3rd down on the ways to go. Kohler drops back to pass, looks to the left side, and nobody really there.
Yeah, the running back, there was a screen to the running back, but he ran into one of his linemen getting out.
So we're going to trust Edwin. And all right, 4th down.
Whoa, good play.
Nowhere to go.
Boy, that number 16 is a big old kid out there, boy. I'd like to feed him.
I'm sorry.
Oh. O'Day might have got away with one right there. Eastside Catholic still within striking distance.
Okay, we got a timeout in the action here with 3:32 left. O'Day, as I was fumbling around trying to get some stuff done, did hit the field goal to make it 17-0 with 3:32 here left to go here in the first half.
Well, there's a kid out there with some shower shoes on. Oh, my goodness.
So they kicking off from the 40-yard line.
Square.
Another skip picked up by JT. Ball's on the ground. Looked like JT got it back. Flag on the play. And so Tui Maloau picked the ball up, danced a little bit. Ball was knocked out. I think he fell on it. And we'll see what happens with the penalty. So again, Edwin, Eastside Catholic with a few problems here. A little squib pick, and that penalty also goes against Eastside Catholic.
Back, but they still can strike right now and be in a good position coming out of the half.
All right, so Eastside Catholic will start this drive. 3:26. They got 80 yards to go. They want to put a touchdown on the board. Massau in the shotgun. 3 linemen rushed by O'Day. Massau looking for something deep.
Oh, had somebody.
And had him over the middle, but overthrows.
Overthrowing.
Andrew Martirano had a couple steps.
Scholar and a gentleman.
So that's going to be 2nd and 10 now. Massau again, quarterback.
Wow, good play.
Nowhere to go, and that's big number 78 for O'Day, and he's feeling pretty good about himself right now.
A big play. Good for him. Oh, number 79.
79?
Looking like a young Jacob Green.
It is 12 yards to go.
And that's Charles Waverly.
Charles Waverly made a heck of a play just there.
Third down now, and that's going to be about 12 to go. Massau, nobody in the backfield. 3 receivers to the left side. Massau rolls to the right. He's under pressure. He's going to fire it up. It's intercepted, but he's out of bounds. So O'Day again stops Eastside Catholic.
I tell you what, I saw the movie Birds, boy. There's a lot of seagulls up here. Make me run out of here.
And that's going to make it 4th and about 12. So Eastside Catholic's going to punt this away.
Eastside better be very careful under these circumstances right here.
Carson Russell is in formation.
There's a snap. Not a lot of pressure. The kick is low, hits the ground, takes an Eastside Catholic roll and bounce. It's going to keep rolling and keep rolling, and that's probably going to get down there all the way down to the 45-yard line. So that's going to end up being about a 47-yard punt.
Not bad.
Or 37-yard punt. So O'Day will take over with 2:10 here to go in the first half with a 17-0 lead. It's the Eastside Catholic Crusaders, the O'Day Fighting Irish, 2 teams with a history of success. So again, Kohler.
Eastside Catholic could use a play right now.
Pitch to the right side, and it looks like they have one. Taj.
That's not it, G.
Taj Dials stopped in the backfield for a loss of about 3 or 4. Clock will continue to run for O'Day. It's going to make it 2nd and about 12.
Well, they need to put their foot on the pedal if they can.
Again, Kohler lines up under the center, 2 backs in the backfield. Pitch to the left side.
Wow.
And again, Taj Dahl stopped for a short game, maybe picked up a yard. That will make it third down and about 11 to go. And again, O'Day in no particular hurry, 1:04 left to go here in the half. Kohler comes out. You take a shot here, Edwin, or you
Why
just
not?
go to the locker room?
Hey, press him. Back
Pitch.
inside. Oh,
Pitch to the left side. Dahl cuts it back in, and he's going to be stopped short again.
that's a big play by number 71 right there. He held that whole side of the defensive line down.
And that's going to make it fourth down, and big play by Peter Tauipu, the Eastside Catholic. With 34 seconds left here in the first half. O'Day on top, 17-0. O'Day came out on their first drive, never put the ball in the air, put the ball in the end zone, came back again and did the same thing, got up 14-0. Eastside Catholic, however, had a few problems on offense, got called for a few penalties. Ball hit the ground a couple times. O'Day ends up getting a field goal out of it, and there we have it, 17-0 with 34 seconds left here in the first half. Fighting Irish on top. Punter is out.
3 downs in a cloud of dust.
Ball is snapped. Punt goes out of bounds over at about the 30-yard line. We'll see where the referee marks it, and he says the 29. So I'll take his word for it, Edwin.
What was that, T?
I said it went out at the 30. The ref said the ball went out at the 29, so I'll take his word for it.
I'm going with you.
With 28 seconds left. Eastside Catholic, now the other side of this, when Eastside Catholic, 28 seconds left here, down 17-0. Do they just need to go over to the sideline and talk about this for 15 minutes, or are you going to try and make something happen here?
Press the issue, T. Press the issue. Scared man never win. I think I might have made the best tea I've made in years. Let's see what they're going to do.
So nobody in the backfield.
Go up top.
3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Marsaw drops back, finds a receiver over the middle.
There you go.
And that's going to be a pickup of about 18 yards. 22 seconds left. They get a timeout.
I'll run that one again, T. I'll run that exact same play again. Because if it didn't cover it the first time, there's a good chance they won't cover it the second time.
It looked like Caleb Presley made that catch in the open middle area of the field for a nice gain. Eastside Catholic is now at their own 48-yard line, still with 22 seconds to operate. And Edwin, I think they heard you.
Hey, you got to go up top. Got to press the issue. Got to press the issue.
Rainier Avenue Radio World Broadcasting, Metro League High School Football. And after this game, we'll have Roosevelt and Garfield coming up at 7 o'clock as well.
Hey,
So again, nobody in the backfield. And Edwin, do I count them? 1, 2, 3, 4 receivers on the right side. Marsaw drops back, looks to that right side. Again, being chased on the run.
Oh, good job of getting out of bounds and stopping the clock.
He did get out of bounds to stop the clock. And looked like there was pretty good coverage downfield. Didn't really have anybody to go to.
It's a good chance, T,
Yes, sir.
for the Eastside Captain to get, even if they get 3 out of this.
They've got 15 seconds to operate. Nobody again in the backfield. Masao in the shotgun. Ball is snapped. Quick pitch over to
Get back inside
the
and
right
run.
side.
Time. Oh, first down. Stop the clock.
And another first down. As far as George with the ball on that reception.
That was a good pitch and catch right there. That was a pretty good play.
I didn't know what was going on. It looked like they were going to do a little hook and ladder thing for a minute. But
it did look like that.
But a nice catch in Tavares.
I see one of the trainers out there that's giving out Gatorade, got his own trash bag with him. He is innovative. That's the guy I want working with me now. That's the guy I want. Look at it right there.
So we got 9 seconds on the clock here, Edwin. I guess there might be the possibility that they could get 2 more plays out of this.
At least.
But Massa has been under pressure. He hasn't just been able to drop back and make the pass. He's had to sprint out and look for receivers. So,
well, as they say in West Savannah, they are definitely after him now. They're not giving him a break.
So here we go. O'Day's going to rush 3, but they bring somebody in on the blitz. It's picked up. Massa fires downfield. Looks like it's going to end up in the hands of the O'Day defender down there. That's going to be
2 points now.
Intercepted.
Might be 2 points. Oh, they're going to give it when he caught the ball.
Okay. It looked like he was running. His momentum took him into the end zone.
Yeah. Oh, boy. One second on the clock.
And so we got 1 second left here. O'Day comes up with the big interception. But Masao, I guess you got 9 seconds left, Edwin.
Yeah.
You got to chuck it up there and see what you can do if you're trying to make something
happen.
happen.
What's going on, man? Press the issue. I have seen crazier things happen.
So with 1 second left, O'Day is going to line up. I imagine they will take a knee, and they do. And at the end of the first half here at Leon H. Brigham Field Memorial Stadium, the O'Day Fighting Irish 17, Eastside Catholic. Big goose egg up there, Mr. Bailey.
They got to get just got to get some excitement about them, get a sense of urgency.
And I am going to turn it over to Daniel Bellis for an update. I'm curious what's going on with Seattle Prep and Ballard. That starts at 7. I'm still curious.
But latest news from the league, the Rainier Beach Bishop Blanchette game has been canceled.
Oh.
From the latest news from the league is basically saying the Rainier Beach does not have enough healthy players, so they had to cancel that game. So what we are understanding is our game following this one, where Garfield and Roosevelt play, the winner will more than likely take on Bishop Blanchette. Just since they weren't able to play, consider it, not even though it's being counted as a forfeit, I'm thinking that Bishop Blanchette will play next week, and they'll play the winner of Roosevelt Garfield. The other one news is West Seattle is not involved with the playoffs. Another COVID situation there. So that is one reason why Franklin just kicked off against a non-league opponent, Evergreen, at just 9 minutes ago. We'll see if we can get that score from you if it ever gets reported to us. But
We are at halftime right here on Rainier Avenue Radio, and halftime report is brought to you by the Urban League of Metropolitan Seattle. This broadcast is the Urban League of Metropolitan Seattle implements its mission within our Seattle King County service area through advocacy, direct programming, community outreach, and coalition building in 5 major pillars of focus: housing, education, workforce development, health, and policy. The rest of the games that will be kicking off here at 7 p.m. include, yes, the aforementioned Ballard versus Seattle Prep, a number 4, number 1 matchup. Roosevelt and Garfield, which we will be covering live right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. And in addition to that, you also got Lakeside and Ingram. Lakeside coming in as number 11, Ingram at number 10. That's at 7 p.m. as well. And then I guess the late game, if you will, be at 8 p.m. Nathan Hale, which actually was the winner of the Metro League Valley Conference. At number 12, will take on Chief Self at 8 p.m. And tomorrow, Cleveland and Lincoln will play right here at Memorial Stadium. That game will be at 3 p.m., we're being told. The wind is extremely blustery today here at Memorial Stadium. You may have heard papers rustling as we try to catch them. And the camera has almost tipped over a couple of times. My laptop is so light that it almost flew over a couple times. And man, we are in the elements today. Spring football instead of fall football, but it all feels the same, I guess. It all feels the same. How about a look at Metro League soccer scores? Those include Seattle Prep and Holy Names taking on each other, with Holy Names taking a 1-0 contest there. Seattle Prep improves to 5-2 on the year for girls soccer. They fall to 5-2 on the year, and via Holy Names win, they are now an undefeated 6-0 right there. They lead the Metro League Sound division at 6-0. They're the only undefeated girls soccer team. West Seattle with a huge blowout of Cleveland. That was a 9-0 contest. Eastside Catholic and Garfield winning. Eastside Catholic, the Crusaders taking that one 3-1. Ballard with a convincing win over Chief Self, 6-0. Ingram with a close win over Lincoln. And Bishop Blanchette with a huge blowout of Nathan Hale, 8-0 with the standings for girls soccer, as they will play their last regularly scheduled games next week. And then that'll be followed the week after with some playoff scheduling that is yet to be determined based on record. So the records here for girls soccer include Seattle Prep leading at 5-2. Roosevelt in second of the mountain, that is, at 4 wins. Ballard at 3-2-1. Ingram at 3-2-2. Lakeside is at 3-4-1. Bishop Blanchette next, 2-1-2. Nathan Hale has yet to win a game, and same with Lincoln, 0-5-1. They've both tied one game each, and they've both lost the other 5 of their contests. The girls soccer standings for the Sound leads with Holy Names, which is actually undefeated right now at 6-0. West Seattle in second at 4-1. Eastside Catholic at 3-2. Garfield is next in 4th place, 3-3. Franklin also tied with Garfield, 3-3. Although Garfield holds the tiebreaker because they defeated Franklin up head-to-head. Chief Self at 1-5 and Cleveland at 0-4. That's your girls soccer sound division standings. Volleyball scores as we are nearing 9 minutes to go before halftime. West Seattle and Holy Names will actually play tonight. I believe this is a earlier delayed game earlier in the season that they rescheduled. So that will start at 7 p.m. West Seattle Holy Names. Speaking of Holy Names, they defeated Chief Self narrowly on Wednesday, 3-2. Lakeside defeating Roosevelt 3-1. Eastside Catholic winning 3-0 over Garfield. Same with Seattle Prep over Ballard. Nathan Hale with a close one over Bishop Blanchette, 3-2. West Seattle winning all three against Cleveland. Franklin winning all three against Rainier Beach. And Ingram winning 3-1 over Lincoln. The volleyball standings for the Metro Mountain stand as Lakeside is currently sitting undefeated on the season, 6-0. Seattle Prep is at 5-1. Nathan Hale in third with 4-2. Bishop Blanchette next at 3-3. Roosevelt also at 3-3. Ballard, Ingram, and Lincoln all tied in the cellar at 1-5 apiece. In the sound standings for volleyball, Eastside Catholic is undefeated on the season, 6-0, just like Lakeside, although they both are in different divisions. Garfield is at 5-1. Holy Names at 4-1. West Seattle 2-2. Franklin, Chief Self both at 2-4 on the season. Rainier Beach at 1-4. And Cleveland has yet to win a match. They are still at 0-6 in the cellar of the sound volleyball standings. Metro League's opening week playoff, if you will, is basically there are 3, maybe 4 sets of squads that basically play. The top 4 teams play each other to make a champion. And then you have the next 4 teams that play against each other, 9, 10, 11, and 12. They play each other with a supposed champion coming from those 4. And then the last 4 in the league, 13, 14, 15, and 16, are set to play. However, with these the issues with COVID-19 affecting both Rainier Beach and West Seattle, it has affected scheduling and the plans that the Metro League had originally thought. It did not affect the top 4, though. That's supposed to go as planned. Of course, you're right here, halftime with O'Day at 17-0 over Eastside Catholic. And then they play the winner of Ballard versus Seattle Prep. And that kicks off actually at 7 p.m. I believe on the northern end of the city, actually, at the NEAC. That's what I'm being told. And the losers of these contests will actually play each other. So the winners of the contest play each other, and then the losers play each other. So technically, you get your rankings. The winner next week between those two is 1, and then the loser of that contest is 2, and then the losers of both of these contests play each other, with that winner probably being 3, and then you can call the loser of both of these contests be a 4. But the 5 through the 8. The 5 through the 9 being actually interesting because Rainier Beach was involved in that. They were originally the 9, but because they were unable to play Bishop Blanchette today, we're assuming Bishop Blanchette just moves on and plays the winner of the game that we'll be covering right after this one, which is Roosevelt versus Garfield, a 7-6 matchup. That kicks off at 7 p.m. right here, Memorial Stadium, right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. So they will be more than likely playing Bishop Blanchette, which is number 5. The status on Rainier Beach football squad is unknown at this time. All we were told is they did not have enough healthy players to go today. So that's what we're being told. So between those 3 teams, I guess you'll be those rankings. And then below that, You have 10, 11, no, 9. You have 9, 10, 11, 12. And Chief Self at the number 9 playing number 12, Nathan Hale. That kicks off at 8 p.m. And Ingram at the number 10 will take on number 11, Lakeside. That kicking off at 7 p.m. Those squads will be playing each other, with the winners, of course, playing each other, and then the losers playing each other. Again, that's Lakeside and Ingram, and then Nathan Hale, Chief Self. Lincoln and Cleveland are kicking off tomorrow, actually at 3 p.m. right here, Memorial Stadium. The number 13 and number 14. It'll be interesting to see what the league will be doing with Franklin, which actually finished 16th in the league because they unfortunately didn't win a game. Right now, they're actually playing at a non-league opponent in Evergreen, and we'll try to get some scores from that if it gets reported to us. But theoretically, more than likely, we'll probably see next week Franklin take on the winner of Cleveland or Cleveland versus Lincoln. Let's take a look at the comments real quick right here. Let's see, CTV206 saying, thank you, guys. Thank you, CT206. Kerf Connell saying, go Irish. Running back needs to hit the holes. Anthony Elmore taking a look at Justin Young. Let's see, Charles Pearl saying roll prep. Seattle prep person chunking in real quick because he knows that the winner of this game will face his squad if his team defeats Ballard. And if his team loses to Ballard, they'll face the loser of this game. So there you go. If you're a Seattle prep fan, I guess this game is interesting to you. Less than 2 minutes here before the half. However, they usually reset this clock here, so there might be 3 or 4 minutes more before that. We want to quickly recognize these things called these democracy vouchers. The City of Seattle's Democracy Voucher Program sent Seattle residents their $100 in democracy vouchers. No, you can't use this money to buy food or pay your rent, or well, that's way too low for rent. But no, this is to fund candidates running for office. Vouchers can be only used to support participating candidates, including the running for the mayor, 2 city council positions, and the city attorney for the 2021 election taking place this fall. We would like to tell you, if you did not receive a voucher or you would like more information about these candidates, call 206-727-8855. 206-727-8855. You can learn more by visiting SeattleGov/democracy voucher. SeattleGov/democracy voucher. And if you want to represent your city this year, you can. Well, anytime there's election, you can. Seattle residents who are interested in running for office can use the democracy vouchers to fund their campaigns, which will make it a little bit easier for you to campaign, as it costs money, obviously, and it'll help you so if you don't have it all in your pocket. If you're running for in Seattle for mayor, city council, and city attorney, and I believe you have until May to declare your candidacy. So the city of Seattle offers one-on-one training for candidates at any stage. Learn more about how to run for office by visiting seattle.gov/democracy voucher. Again, seattle.gov/democracy voucher, or by calling 206-727-8855. 206-727-8855. Here with your halftime report presented to you by the Urban League of Metropolitan Seattle, implementing its mission within our Seattle King County service area through advocacy, direct programming, community outreach, and coalition building in 5 major pillars of focus: housing, education, workforce development, health, and policy. We hope you counted them up right there: 5, housing, education, workforce development, health, and policy. We are just minutes away from the second half. The score 17-0, O'Day over Eastside Catholic. Almost a minute 30 away. Let's see, Angel Bender checking in about those democracy vouchers. Yes, seattle.gov/democracy voucher, just like that. Thank you, Angel Bender. Yes, we just a couple of minutes away, actually a minute and 20 away from your second half with play-by-play by Tony B. And, of course, color commentary from Seahawks legend Edwin Bailey. We would like to congratulate last week's Metro League Player of the Week from the Lincoln game. He received a $20 gift certificate for Emerald City Fish and Chips. Here is the highlights.
This week's Rainier Avenue Radio Metro League Student Athlete of the Week award goes to James Newberger, Lincoln High School Lynx junior running back and inside linebacker.
That is James Newberger, and Newberger's got some room.
Oh!
Two tacklers are off to the races. He could go all the way. He could go.
Touchdown! James Newberger made several clutch runs on offense to sustain Lincoln drives against Franklin and played a solid defense game as well, assisting the Lynx defense with stifling the run. Congratulations to this week's Rainier Avenue Radio Metro League Student Athlete of the Week, Lincoln Lynx junior running back and inside linebacker, James Newberger.
All right, James Newberger is going to be eating some fish. $20, Emerald City Fish and Chips. Looks like we got our kickoff for our second half. Tony B, Edwin Bailey got the call.
Thank you, Mr. Bellis. Great job, as usual, keeping us updated and aware of what's going on. Kickoff now by O'Day. Caught by Tui Maloau. Pitches it back.
I'll tell you what, I like that. That wasn't bad.
And so Eastside Catholic will start the second half. At their 35-yard line.
Well, the first big play is going to be a flex. You know, you're going to let them see. Let them see exactly what they can or cannot do. So this is going to be a big flex.
So Massau comes out. You've got Ontario, Latin Henley in the backfield. Latin Henry gets the ball on the left side, finds a little crease.
That was a good run.
Following behind JT Tui Maloau. That's not a bad guy to have in front of
Hey,
you.
I'm going to tell you something now. He laid the wood just then now. He laid the wood.
And then actually it looks like he picked up about 6 on that, Edwin.
Yeah, he did.
Massau again in the shotgun. Again hands it off to Latin Henry. And he's going to fall forward for a first down. So Eastside Catholic coming out with a little fire here in the second half, Edwin.
Yep. This is what they're going to need to be able to compete for the rest of this game.
Did you go down there and talk to them at halftime?
I didn't say a word. I just sit up here and just thought about it real hard.
First down now on the Eastside Catholic 46-yard line. Down 17 to O'Day, up 17-0 over Eastside Catholic. Massau again hands the ball off inside. And again, nice little pickup by Ontario Latin Henley, at least a couple of 3 yards.
It looks like the Eastside Catholic offensive line decided they're going to take some initiative right now. They're going to do the same thing that O'Day started out doing. They're moving people at the point of attack, which is a good thing.
It'll be second and about 7. Pass a little low, but I think he grabbed it.
What a catch. what a catch.
And yes, they're going to give it to him, and that's our guy, JT Tuimoloau.
Hey, I like that kid there. And you said he signed to go to where?
Alabama.
Yeah, it looks like it.
If I'm not mistaken, but he's certainly had his choice of schools.
Well, I tell you what, I see why. I see why they like him.
All right, that's going to be 3rd and about 1, Edwin. So this is a big play here. Quarterback sneak Masao gets a little help from behind.
Oh, he didn't get it.
But I don't think he got there.
No, he did not. Oh! How in the world did he end up over there?
Edwin, he didn't get it.
No, he did. You got to go for this, coach.
So now we've got 4th and 1. Big number 50 for O'Day in the center of everything.
Yes, sir. He hadn't taken a play off yet.
They're going to line him up. Masao in the shotgun. Screen pass to Tuimoloau. Maloau is hit, knocks somebody down, picks up the yardage, runs right through a defender. And I guess that's why they wanted to get the ball to him.
I guess that's why they want him at Alabama, too. Good night. That's a football play he just did.
So Tuimoloau was actually stopped on the screen pass, and
and then he stopped the defender.
So we got 1st down now on the O'Day side of the field for Eastside Catholic. The O'Day 40-yard line. I think this may be the first time they've been on that side of the field. Masao hands the ball off to Terry.
Good cut. Got a flag out there.
Terry over the left side now, and Eastside Catholic looks like they have a little something going.
It'll be a good time to get 7. Might have been somebody in the neutral zone. Illegal procedure.
Oh, and again, Edwin, Eastside Catholic.
Untimely, T. Every time they get something going, they shoot themselves.
So that'll back them up 5. That'll make it 1st and 15 at the 45 of O'Day. Eastside Catholic.
They're going to have to stretch the defense here now. Give them something.
Masao with a little hesitation handoff to Ontario. Ontario gets it back to the original line of scrimmage.
He turns his back to the defense.
A little trickeration.
Do you care to partake?
Second down and 10 from the 40-yard line. Eastside Catholic. Masao snaps a little low, looks to the right side, finds his receiver. Again, Tuimoloau.
Let me tell you something. I think I would. Let me tell you what I would do, T. I would take Tuimoloau, put him at tailback, and give it to him 25, 30 times a game.
Tuimoloau comes from the right side across the middle on a little slant and picks up 15 yards for the 1st down.
And I don't think he'll be bad at a tight end either. He's gonna run her out. Let's see.
2 receivers split to each side. Masao back, looks for the end zone. Got a man down there.
Oh my goodness.
And Tavares George was in the area. Pass ended up being a little bit underthrown. In the end zone. So they took a shot, Edwin.
Hey, got to do it. They got to get 7. They can get 7, they'll be all right.
That'll make it 2nd and 10. Tavares George again split to the left side. Get a little bit of a referee's timeout here.
This kid's coming off the field. Might be a uniform issue.
And that's Tui Maloau, and I don't think they want him off the field right now. But
got to pull that jersey out. Oh, what? I know for a fact they didn't send that kid over here about a scratch on his arm.
And Ontario
Get inside.
Henry to the left side,
Good
stays
job.
on his feet, picks up a couple of extra yards on the sweep left, and Eastside Catholic has got something cooking. I don't know what they're cooking yet, but
It's cooking something.
something's cooking.
Cooking something.
So third down now.
That inside receiver to the top.
Again, looks back and tries to get the
that
ball to
wasn't the play.
Latin Henry. That was covered, and it might have.
Yeah, they streaked to the right and tried to run a screen. Screen back to the left. Okay. It just got better.
So on fourth down with 6, Eastside Catholic looks like they're going to line up and go for it. Massa Henry, nobody in the backfield, 3 receivers to the right side, the far side of the field. Tavares George over here on the short side of the field.
He should roll right.
Drops straight back, looks for a man over the middle. Pass is caught by Tavares George, and George.
Good catch. Good job.
I
Good play.
refuse to go down right here. Picks up another 4 or 5 after contact, and that's going to get Eastside Catholic down to about the 9-yard line, where it's going to be first and goal. Eastside Catholic. Edwin has come out with 6:12 here to go in the third quarter.
Hey, that was a good call. Very good call by the coaches.
So that's going to be first and goal from the 9-yard line now. Again, little jet sweep to, and that's going to be Latin Henry.
Face man. Touchdown.
And Latin Henry gets it into the end zone on the second effort.
Good play.
Ontario Latin Henry.
Okay.
Eastside Catholic is on the board.
O'Day has to be very, very careful here now. O'Day has to be very, very careful.
Latin Henry was hit at about the 3 or 4 yard line, Edwin, and just kept the legs moving.
Determined. He was determined. He was determined to get in that end zone.
So with 5:44 here to go in the third quarter, Eastside Catholic puts up a touchdown to make it 17-6. The after
Good.
point after is good. 17-7 now. And so whatever happened at halftime, Edwin, this is what I thought I would see when the game started.
Yes, you're absolutely right. But Eastside Catholic now is, they have got that sense of urgency that they needed. And it's going to be interesting from this point on.
Rainier Avenue Radio .world high school football Friday night under the lights. The lights are on.
Oh, the lights are on.
The lights are on.
Friday Night Lights.
Mm-hmm. Here at Memorial Stadium, Leon H. Brigham Field. The backdrop of the Space Needle and Mopop, Seattle skyline, couple cranes.
Is that the been up building over there?
That
Mopop?
is it right there.
More pop.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you.
The way it looks like they need to pop that bend out, but
Yeah. You know, something, get a horseshoe and just beat it out.
that is the designer's preference. The kick, deep kick all the way
Let's
back,
see what's going to go. That's a pretty good kick. They're
back
running
down to
good.
the 5.
Oh,
They ball out to about the 30-yard line, gang tackle there, but that's a pickup of about 26, 27 yards, Edwin.
pretty good run. Pretty good kick and return. Well, let's see which offensive line going to take over. Because I think from here is going to determine who's going to get the belly bumper award. Let's see what O'Day comes out and do.
As you mentioned, Edwin, they come out, line up right on the ball, and immediately take the ball back up inside.
Oh. Well, they got about 3.
Looks like they got 2 or 3 out of that. Jason Brown right up the gut. Then again, Kohler lining up, pitch to the right side.
Oh.
Makes the first down, still on his feet. And finally,
I tell you what, that offensive line is running off the ball.
Jason Brown again.
I tell you what now, Rick. Hey, T, I sure enough like number 77 from Eastside Catholic. He's in there playing. I like that.
That'll be a first down for O'Day on their own 42-yard line. And Kohler drops back. Nobody in the backfield.
71. 33. 55. All of those guys are playmakers. They all met at the quarterback, 5 yards deep.
That's your guy again, Peter Taipu.
This is the big down right here for Eastside Catholic. If they can get off the field right here, they're going to give themselves a chance to win it in the fourth quarter.
Second and about 14. Ball handed off on the inside. Still powering his way forward. Gets to the original line of scrimmage and picks up 2 or 3 more. Jason Brown again. Now, again, I'm not sure if that's Jason Brown or Joey Gallagher because they said they switched numbers.
Okay, here we go. What is it, 4th and what?
So we got 4th and looks like about 7, Edwin. On the 45-yard line of O'Day.
This is a big play. This is a big play for him right here.
And so Kohler lines up behind the center, 2 backs in the backfield. Looks to pass, has a man.
Oh, good play.
But the defense is there,
Good
short
play.
of the first down. So Eastside Catholic is going to get the ball back. Nice defense there, Ed. When he was all over it, he tried to fit it in there.
Outstanding play. That was a heck of a play by that cornerback getting his hands in there and getting that ball out.
O'Day will punt it out now.
This is the series that will give Eastside Catholic a chance. Wow.
Nice punt to the right sideline. Takes an O'Day bounce, keeps rolling and hits on the point. All the way down to the 15-yard line. So O'Day, punter, pushes Eastside Catholic back and makes them go the long way. They're going to have to go 85 yards if they want it with 2:44 here to go in the third quarter, Edwin.
Here, I think this is going to be it.
Eastside Catholic
I think here's the game.
down 10, 17-7. O'Day Fighting Irish. Eastside Catholic with the ball. And again, nobody in the backfield.
Hey, T, I'll try number 33 right here. I got to let him get one series where.
Screen pass over to the left side.
I don't like that play.
Tavares George again. Looks like no gain on that play.
Oh.
We'll make it 2nd and 10 again from the 15-yard line for Eastside Catholic. Mossau hands the ball off to Antonio Jones, and the ball is on the floor. Antonio Latin Henley loses the ball. O'Day comes up with it.
That was a big hit. I don't know what number that was, but that was a big hit. They separated him from the football.
Mossau hands the ball off to Ontario Latin Henley. Henley gets hit, drops the ball. It hits the mat. O'Day jumps on top of it. O'Day now with the ball on the 19-yard line, 18-yard line of Eastside Catholic, and a 17-7 lead with a minute 58 to go. And it's the same old story, Edwin. Every time Eastside Catholic looks like they get something going,
they shoot themselves in the foot and knock off a big toe. They got to get them a time. They got to get that ball back. Good stop. They came to play defensively since the half. There's no gain on that.
Edwin, I don't know if you've seen I'm going to get you, sucker, but that was a big toe. He said shooting themselves in the toe. That was a big, I'm going to get you, sucker toe. O'Day with the ball. Pick up of about 1 on the play. Kohler under center. 3 backs in the backfield. Again, the handoff to Taj Dial, and Dial bulls his way forward.
Yes, he did. 3rd and 5. What you gonna do, G?
You know what? If it ain't broke,
don't fix it.
Don't fix it.
I've heard that before. Ride that mule if you have to.
And again, O'Day, 3 backs in the backfield, no receivers wide. Ball goes inside the Doll, and this time Eastside Catholic is all over it.
There go that number 77 again. That kid can play. I like him.
That's going to make it 4th down in the back.
Oh, is that number 17? That's number 17.
4.5. So Eastside Catholic holds after the fumble.
Okay.
O'Day is going to now from the 20. That's going to make it about a 30-yard field goal.
Well, if they can get them a block right here, this would be good.
They better do something.
They're going to let the clock run out.
And so into the quarter.
Okay.
Into the quarter, Edwin.
Wow.
So after 3 in a pretty fast-moving game here, Eastside Catholic down 10, O'Day with the ball, and we're going to walk to the side of the field. Let's give it to Daniel Bellis.
Yes, thank you, Tony. This report brought to you by 4Culture. 4Culture is the cultural funding agency for King County. 4Culture wants to support your creative work. Before we get to Metro League scores, we would like to recognize the passing of legendary rapper DMX.
Oh, man.
Who unfortunately passed today after a couple of days fighting an overdose at the age of 50 years old.
Wow.
The game's right now in progress. Franklin playing a non-league game against Evergreen. And later after this game, you will have broadcast right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. You will have Garfield and Roosevelt taking on, as well as the game that these people will play next week. That includes Ballard and Seattle Prep. Winner plays the winner. The loser plays the loser. Back to the fourth quarter. Tony B, Edwin Bailey.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind.
Up in here.
Y'all gonna make me go all out.
Somebody done jumped offside. They might have got it first. Did they get the first?
But we see what the.
Down.
Edwin, Eastside Catholic again with the big I'm gonna get you sucker toe.
Hey. Y'all giving it to him cheap, man.
So that what was going to be about a 20-yard field goal is now going to result in a 1st
and 10 on the 9.
So O'Day with the ball. 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Kohler on the center, hands the ball off to Taj Dahl. Dahl still moving. The pile is still moving.
He moved that down to the 2. That was a hard run.
So it's going to be a battle of wheels down there in the trenches at this point. And when Eastside Catholic, they don't really want to give up another touchdown. They did their job and held them.
And he wouldn't go down.
And then the switch sides of the field, and then they get a neutral zone infraction and have to get back on the field again.
They shoot themselves. I run that same play and let the quarterback keep it. But this back of the side, whoa.
And they do exactly that. Give it a good push, and Kohler is into the end zone for a touchdown for O'Day. And so Eastside Catholic goes from momentum and having the ball, they put the ball on the floor again. Eastside Catholic's defense holds O'Day to a potential 20-yard field goal. Have a defensive infraction. O'Day gets it back, puts it in the end zone. 11-17 here to go in the fourth quarter. O'Day now up 23-7.
Wow. Eastside Catholic has had their opportunities. They just did not take advantage of them.
And the kick is up and good. O'Day now up 24-7 on Eastside Catholic. What a turnaround from the first game of the season when Eastside Catholic put a goose egg on O'Day and beat them 20-0. But Edwin, I don't know what it was. What is OJ? What do you do? What is it in this situation when a team beats you 20-0 and you come back and in this particular game here, O'Day has looked crisp. Eastside Catholic.
O'Day needs to just maintain and continue to do the things they've been doing. You know, they came out, they got the run established. You get the run established, you can push it down their throat. You can control the tempo of the game, and you can control the narrative of the game. So they've been doing that. Eastside Catholic hadn't taken advantage of any of their afforded opportunities, and they've turned the ball over at least a couple of times in untimely situations.
All right. 24-7. O'Day fighting Irish over Eastside Catholic Crusaders. Coming up next, we'll have Roosevelt taking on Garfield, the Rough Riders, and the Bulldogs. Roosevelt 4-1, Garfield 1-4, but I think Garfield is better than a 1-4 team. They just had a couple close games.
Let's give them a chance to see. Here we go.
And there's the kick again, a little squibber on the ground. Picked up at the 20-yard line, returned to the 30, the 35, the 40, still on his feet.
Wow, what a
all
run.
the way up to the 46-yard line. And that's a nice return for Caleb Presley right there. So Eastside Catholic would still, they've got some time, 11 minutes, 11 seconds here to go in the fourth quarter.
Wow. Look at the size of number 68 right there.
41-yard kickoff.
I'll tell you what, I'd rather buy him shoes than have to feed him. It's a big, good-looking young man.
Okay, 27-yard return.
All right. Here we go. Back on offense. Kobe Masao drops back, finds his open man. It's that man, JT Tuimaloa. He's still going, Edwin. He's still going, Edwin, all the way down to the 8-yard line. Tuimaloa. And that's the man you want with the ball in his hand.
Hey. I think every series you got to give him a touch or two. Because if you give it to him, he could possibly do what he just did for you.
And showing some good speed there, too, along with that size and strength.
Some want to. And if you're going to tackle him, he's going to give you a little something to carry with you. I think I'll go right back to him. They don't have anybody in the middle of the field.
Ball handed off on the inside to
Latin
what a
Henry.
Stop. And O'Day right there. And they stack up Ontario Latin Henry. He may not have even gotten back to the line of scrimmage if he did. So they're going to give him the forward progress, which is just about back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to make it 2nd and goal from the 9. Masao with 3 receivers to the left, looks to the left side, can't find anybody, does try to dump the pass off to Latin Henry, being dragged down. The pass was deflected, and it looks like Masao is down, but pops back up.
Third down. I think you got to get the ball in the end zone, T.
So we'll line up here, down 3 scores, 24-7, O'Day. Eastside Catholic with the ball, 3rd and goal from the 9-yard line. Masao with Latin Henry in the backfield in the shotgun. 3 receivers on the left side.
Give it to him.
Masao looks.
There you go,
Goes
right
into
there.
the end zone.
Oh, good
throws it
decision.
a little behind.
A little behind it.
So that's going to make it 4th down here. And they're going to have to make a decision. Down 3 scores. Do you want to take the field goal down here, or are you going to try and get the 7 from the 9-yard line? O'Day's defense has been up to the challenge, the task so far. And Edwin I don't see a kicker coming on.
Nope, I think they're going for it, T.
So Masao again in the backfield walks over and talks to Latin Henry, who lines up in a wide receiver position. There's a snap, and we've got a call.
I think somebody called timeout.
You're right, we do have a timeout. Eastside Catholic wants to take some time to think about this. Daniel Bellis, you have any updates for us?
Not at this time, Tony. All the games are kicking off at 7 p.m. other than the Franklin Evergreen game, which we have not getting any score reported to us.
Okay. Well, we'll keep it right here then. Rainier Avenue Radio.world. It's me, Tony B. We are here at Leon H. Brigham Field Memorial Stadium. I'm with all-time legend Edwin Bailey.
Right here by the big bent-up building.
Otherwise known as Mo Pop.
Mo Pop, look like the filling out of a tooth.
The history of that building at one point, it was called, I think it was going to be called Experience Hendricks. It may have been Experience Hendricks, and then it got changed to music. What was it, Daniel?
It was originally the Experience Music Project. Now it is the Museum of Popular Culture.
Originally, it was going to be called Experience Hendricks. Experience Hendricks, and then that didn't work out. They had all the Hendricks stuff in there. Then Experience Music Project, and now it's Mo Pop.
Got a lot of names.
And here, Eastside Catholic with the ball. Massa looks
right.
in the end zone,
Gotta
spins
run
out to
now.
his
You
right
gotta
side. He's
run.
got some room. It's closing down. Fires the ball into the end
Oh.
zone. It's picked up. Probably should have stayed in the end zone, but then comes out, and he's going to be at about the 6 or 7 yard line. So interception by O'Day player in the end zone, and that stops the drive right there with 9:40 left. And Eastside Catholic does not take advantage of this opportunity and comes away empty, still down by, let me break out my fingers, toes, 17.
That's pretty good. Your ciphering is pretty good.
I hated to take my shoe off in this cold weather, but I needed some more digits.
Well, hey, I thought you was going to do your gazintas. If you did a gazinta, then you'd have made. You got it.
Mhm.
Well, you got to be careful out here now, T. Oh, they got to be careful. They got to be steady. If they can, I just run the ball.
And they do just got stuck in the backfield. This is a safety?
It's a safety.
I think this might be
He let him out.
They give him the
official
forward
said they let him out
progress.
to the 1. That's good defense. That's very good defense.
So the interception was made in the end zone, and the O'Day player, even though there was traffic, tried to bring it out. Ball was stopped at about the 2 yard line. O'Day lines up on their first play, tries to go up the middle. Eastside Catholic's defense up for the challenge. Stops that at about the 1 yard line now. That'll make it actually, Edwin, that was the loss. They had the ball on about 3, and that's the loss a couple
they're
yards.
back on the 1.
They're back on the 1 now. Again, try to go inside. And again, the Eastside Catholic defense.
They're up to the challenge.
So there's going to be no gain on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down.
Well, they might want to get just a little room so they can get a punter some step up room.
Taj Dahl in the backfield. Oh, and we have a jump.
right.
That's not going to help an O'Day player.
Don't help at all. Half the distance. Well, that's about 8 inches.
They'll back it up that half distance.
Half the distance when you ain't got about a foot. Ain't good. O'Day has kind of lost their focus here now. They was
All right, O'Day comes out now, 3rd and about 13 to go, but that's not the problem. They're backed up against their goal line. Ball inside. And then, like you said, they try to give him a little bit of breathing room for the punt.
Yeah, just to get a punter a little help.
So that'll take it up to the original line of scrimmage, a 4th down, and it's going to be up there at about the 4 yard line. The punter back there now for O'Day, and Eastside Catholic with the man back at about the 30, still backing up to about the 40 yard line, gets the punt off, grabs the punt. Not a whole lot of room, Edwin. I thought he might have some room there, but they closed on that pretty quickly. That was Caleb Presley.
So he's down about a 24, 23.
Yeah, that puts the ball right down there about 24. For Eastside Catholic back in business again. 7:10 left on the clock now. So eventually, Edwin, they're going to have to capitalize on these opportunities.
Well, they've been given more than enough opportunities to be in the game.
And a few fans here as well, as we are sitting on the home side, which would be Eastside Catholic, the north side of.
Something's going over there. Is it senior night?
Ball handed off to the left side.
That was a good run.
Pickup of about 7, maybe 8 yards. Clock now unmercifully just ticking away.
Yep. Clock is not on the side of Eastside Catholic right now.
Massau back again in the shotgun, one back behind him. Again hands it off inside to.
That was a nice skip and run right there.
Latin Henry, and he'll pick up a couple.
Think he wrenched his back.
And that's going to be 3rd and about 2, maybe a long 2, Edwin. So here Eastside Catholic again is in a 3rd down situation deep in O'Day territory.
I run number 9 to a post corner.
And you got to be wondering, they're going to go to Tui Maloau in this situation. He lines up. They hand the ball up the middle again for Latin Henry. Latin Henry breaks a couple tackles. He's going to pick up the first down.
Very nice run by that young man. That was a very good run. He showed an incredible vision because he stopped on a man that was coming from his blind side. He didn't even see.
That's a pickup of about 7.
That was a great run.
And so once again, Eastside Catholic deep in O'Day territory. 1st and goal from 7-yard line.
Whoa.
And the officials call a timeout before the ball is snapped. And again, the player goes to the sideline. I wonder if once. Oh, Edwin, and was a false start.
Backing him up again.
Once again, Eastside Catholic.
Hey, like you said, not in the foot, but the big toe.
And that big toe is pounding at this time.
Yes, sir. Throbbing.
All right, that'll back him up 5. Massau
God
in the end zone finds his receiver on the left side.
Is that fella? Is that the fella, T?
I'm trying to see.
Number 33.
Then that's him, JT, Tui Maloau.
Wow.
And yes, out in the shot clock, the clock is doing something weird. They got about 15 seconds left, so I guess they're okay. I thought it was down at 0. So 2nd down now. Eastside Catholic, 2 backs in the backfield. They hand it off inside.
Quarterback keeper. They down to the 1.
Mm-hmm. Quarterback does keep it. Fooled me. And that's going to get it down to about the 1-yard line. Eastside Catholic doesn't huddle up. They get right back to the line.
Run it again. I'll run the same thing again, T.
4:52 here to go. 2 backs in the backfield. Massau in the shotgun. And again, looks like Massau keeps
Touchdown.
it. He does and gets into the end zone. And Eastside Catholic is on the board again. So with 4:42 here to go in the game, Eastside Catholic once again gets into the end zone. His pay dirt, making it 24-13. The holder makes it out onto the field. There's a snap. Kick is up. Kick.
Good job.
Looks good. I got to wait for the rest.
And
Okay.
might have did about $50 worth of damage to that car back there.
The kick is good. We get the signal. Eastside Catholic gets the point after. That's going to make it 24-14 now. Down 10 with 4:42 to go. So at halftime, O'Day was up 17-0. And here we are with 4:42 left to go. Eastside Catholic rings up a couple touchdowns. O'Day, however, did put another touchdown up after recovering a fumble from Eastside Catholic. And initially on that fumble, remember, Edwin, the Eastside Catholic defense held them.
Yes.
And set up for a field goal, but then jumped off sides or a neutral zone infraction. And
yes, sir.
O'Day took advantage of it to put the ball in the end zone. Other than that, it would be 17-14. We'd be looking at the game. But again, Eastside Catholic mistakes all game long.
Those mistakes have gotten them just further enough back now that it's going to make them work extra hard.
So O'Day is lining up to receive as if it's going to be a pooch kick. It is. Looks like O'Day jumps on it. Little onside kick effort there right up the middle. O'Day gets it just on the Eastside Catholic side of the 50-yard line, and they'll take over there.
Well, Eastside Catholic don't have much energy at all getting to the field right now. So I hope that their body language ain't indicative of these series of downs that they're about to play. But they still got an outside chance. 4 minutes. 4 minutes, 41 seconds.
And O'Day, on the other hand, bounds out.
Yeah.
To the offensive side, lining up, no huddle. We'll go straight to this. Kohler on the center, two backs in the backfield. Pitch to Dahl, and there he goes. Taj Dahl on the right side, all the way down. Taj Dahl is going to put it into the end zone, down to the right side, 49 yards, and there is your answer.
Some incredible blocking, man. Incredible blocking.
And I wonder how much of that body language, Edwin.
Hey, T, I just said it. You know, they did not take the field with any attitude at all. You know, they walked out and first play touchdown.
So Taj Dahl gets the pitch on the right side, goes 49 yards for the touchdown to put O'Day up 30-14.
Good catch, good hold.
There's the kick after, and that's good. That's going to make it 31-14 now, and with 4:32 left in the game, the O'Day Fighting Irish again get that lead back up to 17 after Eastside Catholic had punched it in from the 1 yard line and looked like they might be ready to, make a run for this thing. But then it was just, Ed, when you said it, when they walked back out on the field.
Body language. No.
After scoring a touchdown.
You got to take the field like you're going to do something special. Well, at least that's the way I was raised in the game. If you're going out there, get out there and act like somebody.
Well, that's coming from an all-time legend, so we're going to take your word for it.
I had hollered at my boy Tyler Ernest tonight. I wondered how he's doing.
And there's the kick.
Oh, little squibber.
Again, picked up by JT Tuimoloau at the 30, 35, 40. And again, Tuimoloau.
That kid got good football sense, man. He knows when to lay the wood. He knows when to just get his hands on you and push you away from him. He can play for me.
Brings that out, and that says a lot right there. Brings the ball out to the 45-yard line. Just shy of the 45-yard line.
Slightly shy.
So Massau down 17. It's not impossible.
Nah, improbable, but not impossible.
And he looks deep.
He lost track of the football.
Little bumping going on there, but nothing serious. Looking for Tavares George down there. That's going to make it 2nd and 10 now. Eastside Catholic. Ontario Latin Henley in the backfield. Massau in the shotgun. Takes the handoff inside. He's being chased now. Finds the receiver. Better get out of bounds. Doesn't get out of bounds.
Good tackle.
Latin Henley stopped. And that's gonna keep the clock running, Edwin. That was a nice tackle.
Number 14 is a big kid to be back there safety, ain't it? Good grief.
That's Milton.
Oh no, he's a defensive end. I was about to say.
That's Milton Hopkins Jr.
Milton Hopkins, boy, I tell you what. No, Milton Hopkins is the outside linebacker.
And Hopkins on the rush out there. Pass is almost intercepted.
A big rush by Milton Hopkins Jr.
Yeah.
He's been a big part of these last 2 or 3 plays.
And Hayden McDonald stepped in front of that pass and almost picked it off. That's going to make it 3rd down now and 10 again.
It is now 4th down. Penalty on the play charged against Eastside Catholic.
Oh boy, Edwin.
Penalty was declined.
Yeah.
So penalty on Eastside Catholic. I didn't see what it was. But O'Day declined the penalty to make it 4th down. About 11 yards to go. Eastside Catholic's going to call a timeout now with 3:32 here left in the game. Down 17. O'Day Fighting Irish 31. Eastside Catholic Crusaders 14. The winner of this game will go on to face the winner of the Seattle Prep Ballard game, which starts at 7 o'clock at the Northeast Athletic Complex. And we'll keep you up to date the score of that game, and we'll be here with Garfield and Roosevelt teeing it off at 7 o'clock or a little after. Again, with the COVID restrictions in place, the teams that are currently playing have to completely leave the stadium before the other teams can come in. And so I would take it that with the limited amount of fans here, the same protocols would be in place. They would probably have to leave the game before the Garfield Roosevelt fans can come in and watch this next contest. We, however, will be right here.
Right here. Or as they say in Savannah, Georgia, right here.
All right. Massau back in the shotgun.
Oh,
looks
good
deep.
pickup.
He's got a man down there.
Oh,
And the pass is defended.
that was a good play by that receiver to prevent that corner from intercepting that football.
And so Eastside Catholic will turn it over on downs with 3:27 left to go in the game.
I tell you, one of those offensive linemen picked up a blitzing linebacker and lifted him up out of his shoes.
So O'Day now with the ball on the Eastside Catholic Crusaders side of the field at the 44-yard line.
Hey,
and I think we know what we're going to see here.
Hey, I think they're going to reestablish this run.
Ball handed off inside.
Pretty good stop.
Jason Brown. And again, I got information earlier that said that Jason Brown and Joey Gallagher switched numbers. So I'm guessing that's Jason Brown. If not, it's Joey Gallagher. But picks up a couple. That'll make it 2nd and 8. And 3 minutes left here. And O'Day not looking like they're in much of a hurry.
Just take your time and then run off that football.
Clock down to about 5 seconds, and finally Kohler gets under the center. They get set, snaps the ball, pitch to the left side, got some running room there, tries not to go out of bounds. But again, Jason Brown picks up the first down, moves the chain, stops the clock. Probably didn't want to do that, but picks up the first down.
Somebody's mom is yelling.
As an offensive lineman, Edwin, in a situation like this where you know the ball is going to stay on the ground, what are you thinking? How are you feeling?
I am happier than a monkey.
Ball handed off inside.
So first of all, now you're at my mercy. There's nothing like run blocking.
Pickup of about 8 yards on that.
So all you got to do is run off the ball, T. Fit and finish. Fit and finish.
And we have another flag penalty.
I think it's a personal foul, something ugly that was going on out there.
Frustration foul?
Yeah, the defense. Wow, that was 15. Yeah, that was real ugly. Might be just losing a little composure now.
Oh, boy. That was, as they say in Domino's, fitting.
Fitting? Fitting?
Fitting. It's a ball now on the, 14-yard line?
14 and a half. Give or take an inch.
O'Day again lines it. The power eye. Ball handed off inside to, once again, handed off inside to Jason Brown. 151, 150. O'Day looks to the sidelines. 139. Line up again, two backs in the backfield. Kohler on the center. Inside to the first man.
Wow.
Powers his way down to about the 7-6 yard line.
A little extracurricular going on out there right now. But the defense don't like to be pounded.
And O'Day's offensive line, Edwin, is just laying on him at this point.
Yeah, that's what you do now. Tighten it down a little bit and just run off the football.
So with 50 seconds left.
As they say, you can kiss the baby now.
They line up in the victory formation.
There you go. Best play in football.
And O'Day is going to come out of this with the victory over Eastside Catholic. Still got 20-plus seconds left, but.
Oh, I like it. Hey, T.
Yes,
I'd like to just give a little congratulations to Stafford Mays. Old Husky.
5 seconds to go now, and this is going to be it. So it is official.
All over.
O'Day, 31. Eastside Catholic, 14. That is your final score here from Memorial Stadium. And look at the Old Day players. This is the game that they had to have. They lost their first game of the season to Eastside Catholic, and things look bleak, but they're going to end up being in what amounts to the championship game, Edwin, for Metro League.
Good for them. Good for them for the comeback.
And Eastside Catholic, again, another fine year.
Yeah.
For them, probably not what they wanted, but again, Edwin, to have the season, the number of players that they have, and for the administration and the coaches to do the job that they do to get these guys ready to play. And then no COVID impact at all. It's still something to be proud of. I'm
yes, sir.
Sure they're probably not as happy. And then again, a lot of what happened today, Edwin, was self-inflicted.
Self-inflicted. Oh, if they don't have the turnovers that they had, hey, this is a close game. You can take back at least 21 of the points.
And O'Day did what they had to do when they got those opportunities.
And played solid, took advantage of every afforded opportunity that Eastside Catholic gave them. So, hey, what can we say?
Tony B, with Edwin Bailey, we're going to be back for the Roosevelt Garfield game. Again, final score here at Leon H. Brigham Field Memorial Stadium, the Old Day Fighting Irish 31, Eastside Catholic Crusaders 14. O'Day will now sit and wait to find out what happens at the Seattle Prep Ballard game. We'll be back with Garfield and Roosevelt. We're going to give it to Daniel Bellis and get an update. Then from there, we may take a break once we see how long before the next game starts. But Daniel, do we have anything?
Yeah, how about a recap of today's game? Taj Dawes with 2 long touchdown runs for O'Day. Latin Henley with a run for Eastside Catholic. Also, Masao with a quarterback keeper. That for Eastside Catholic. We have no report right now for Franklin and Evergreen. However, in addition to that, Seattle Prep Ballard game kicking off at now 7:15. That time has changed. It'll be 7:15 at Northeast Athletic Complex. Also, Roosevelt and Garfield right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. Lakeside versus Ingram. And Nathan Hale versus Chief Self, which will be kicking off at 8 p.m.
All right. And Daniel, you mentioned earlier, certainly bears repeating that the DMX, who was on life support, I'm not sure if they took him off life support or they said that he wasn't having any brain activity. And he did pass away today at the age of 50.
50 years old.
50 years old, DMX.
DMX, man.
Earl Simmons.
Earl Simmons. Oh yeah, it's a heartbreaker. You can't imagine what the family was thinking with their man just there sitting on the bed and circling the drain, and you got to make that decision.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how they felt.
Well, Daniel, is that all we got right now?
Yeah, I think that's all we got. I think we're ready to let these teams exit the stadium and let the new teams come in and then resume our broadcast here with Roosevelt and Garfield. If you want to watch that on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, go search that on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Roosevelt, Garfield, Metro League Playoffs, and you'll find it right there, and you'll watch it with us.
Well, that being the case, again, I want to give a big shout out and a get well soon to Slick Rick. That would be what I call him, Rick Dupree, who's normally here on your play-by-play for you. And we'll have Rick back next week. I'm going to be here again with the legend Edwin Bailey to call the Garfield Roosevelt game. Daniel Bellis will be back. We'll have some more updates for you at that point and kind of let you know what we can look forward to for next week. Taylor Corrine, producing, engineering, and on the camera. Our sponsors, Daniel, want to give a shout out to our sponsors before we?
Yeah, let's give a shout out to, of course, Democracy Vouchers, For Culture, Urban League of Metropolitan Seattle, and of course our Players of the Week, which are awarded $20 gift certificates for Emerald City Fish and Chips. And we also had someone in the comments asking about basketball. Yes, we will be covering basketball when it starts here in a few weeks.
Yes, we will be covering basketball and baseball as well.
Oh, of course, baseball as well.
And then we might sneak in a volleyball game.
We only got 2 weeks to do that.
Yeah, we're gonna try and sneak in a volleyball game if we can. All right, that's it. We will be back with you. Daniel, I've been trying to wait on the clock here to see if they were gonna tell us how long before the game started, but
no, Tony, it's going to be at least 40 minutes. They don't even start the clock until the previous team leaves the field.
Exit the field, huh?
Yeah, so we may not even start at 7 o'clock. It'll be a little bit after 7.
Okay. Well, we're gonna wrap it up here. We'll be back for you. Join us again for Garfield and Roosevelt in maybe 40 minutes or so. Check back. We'll let you know. And on behalf of the team here at Rainier Avenue Radio, Tony B signing off. Thank you.